I'm in the drink in my cup. Okay, I need to check if I am live on my channel. I am live. How do I don't like ooh. That was weird. I don't particularly like the thumbnail, but I don't know if I can change that right now. No, I don't think I can. It just stays as it is for the moment, I believe. Cool. Cool. I also have to get used to the camera being up there. Aha! Hello, Alan. He says the camera is much better. It is because, or the sound is much better because I'm using this microphone that I just stole from work rather than the one on my laptop because my laptop is very old and loud and it was causing a lot of issues. So now I look like I work in a call center. So that's something. I'm really trying not to breathe into the mic because that sounds horrific. How are you, Alan? How's your writing going? Anything new coming up? I also have to get used to the delay. There's a slight delay between me talking and appearing live, so that I have to get used to that. But we shall get used to that. Only slight technical issues today. I said before I switched my laptop on, I hope it doesn't like break or completely shit itself. The V button, like the V key, just doesn't work. So I was trying to type live and it was just typing lie the whole time. So that was cool. So I have to use an external keyboard, which I kind of prefer anyway, but I think this laptop is really on its deathbed, to be honest. So how are people? How is Jack says the stream sounding better? Yes. I apologize for last time. That was a dry run and I didn't have an external mic, but I have this little thing. Am I talking loud enough? It's kind of awkwardly up here, but I don't want to breathe into it. Maybe if I put it down here. Can you still hear me if I put it down there? Hopefully, and hopefully I'm not going to breathe on it. How's everyone's writing been going? I have not been writing. I have not been keeping up with my Nanowrimo, unfortunately, but I did get a good chunk of writing done today. I think I'm just under 5,000 myself at the minute, but hoping to get some more done today. Alan says he's fine, just finished a story a few weeks back, going to publish next year. So now just chilling writing wise. Ooh, I'm very jealous. I don't have anything finished at the minute. So I would like to get some stuff done by the end of this month, ideally, because there's a couple of deadlines at the end of December. So if I can get a couple of drafts done this month, then I can redraft in December. That would be swell, I think. And also thank you to Alan Aspinall for keeping me what's the word for it? Accountable for this. Thank you for commenting on my community post and showing up, but also making me aware that someone was waiting because that is one of the issues. I couldn't go live on Tuesday because I was just not in the right mental space, but I was also like, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to watch anyway. That's fine. But having someone actually say that they're going to watch does help keep you motivated. So, gracias for that. So, what what am I going to do today? At work today, I had some free time, so I was working on a short story because at the minute I am doing Nanowrimo, but I'm not working on a novel. I'm working on a novella and some short stories. So I've done a pretty good chunk of my um, novella, but I was working today on a short story about a couple of serial killers and a van. Um, I'm liking how that's going. So that I'll probably be working on that in the next hour or so. I had a really good sort of epiphany for my novella the other day. I was working on it at lunch at work and I just couldn't get a scene out. So I used a method that has worked for me before. I was really trying to drag out any words whatsoever to get this scene done. But most of the scene was actually um, dialogue. And I always struggle with dialogue because it's it's the external bits which I've been told I do a little bit too much of, the facial expressions and how they're moving and stuff. So instead, I just wrote the entire scene entirely in dialogue, no dialogue tags, no anything, just words, words, words. And I got the entire scene done in like 2 minutes. It was fantastic. So I do need to go back and add those, but I got through that scene, which was really making me stick on the entire story. So I'm happy I did that. You should try that if you ever unstuck on dialogue. Jack Smith says, I've been working on a novella for the last few days. Oh, sounds great. Is it a horror novella? I kind of hope everything's horror in some way, but, or is it just kind of dark fiction stuff? Anything interesting? My novella is hard to describe, but I think it starts with a woman crawling out of a grave, so that's that. And I have one short story about these two guys in a van who are serial killers, and they're deciding where to dump the body. And I have one more story about a peeping Tom that's like looking into this young girl's window. Um, but don't worry, all the bad guys get punished in some way, so I'm gonna enjoy writing the endings of those. So, hello, the Paranoid Metal Show. Thank you for joining my live. Um, yeah, cool. So I think I'm going to put up a timer and I'm going to it's strange because I, I'm looking at myself on the laptop, but the lens is up here. I need to get used to that. I'm going to set a 10-minute timer. I'm going to do some writing. I will mute myself because apparently I type incredibly loud and with a microphone that's probably not going to work very well. Hello, Angel Wings. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I hope if you're doing any writing, you get some done. Jack Smith says his novella is kind of horror. I think there's horror in everything, so I will always latch on to any kind of horror. Alan says, I find music can help clear writer's block or help flash out a scene. Yeah, this my issue wasn't writer's block. I knew what the scene was. It was just sort of trawling through the dialogue bits, but when I just focused on the actual words that needed to be said to move the scene along and to get them to the next place or whatever, um, just doing the dialogue really helps for those for some reason. So, um, but yeah, music can help if you have a particular scene, particular creepy scene or an action scene or something. So music is very useful. So I'm going to put up a timer if I can figure out how to share my screen again. And I'm going to do a 10-minute timer. I'm going to be muted, but there will be an alarm on the timer. 10 minutes. A xylophone. Ooh. I kind of like birds. I listened to this. Oh, okay. Well, they're not the best birds, but I listened to a guy called Let's Play, a YouTube guy who reads creepy stories, and he always has birds at the end because he knows everyone listens in the middle of the night when they should be sleeping. So, okay, dokie, let's get some writing done. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay, that was quite good. How did you guys do? I got about 250 words. I did have to do some thinking. I just thought of a great name for the story though, but it is the name of a song, so I don't know if I could actually use that. But it's given me some more ideas on how the story is actually going to go. I did see Alan had some more wisdom there. One piece of music which is very creepy. It's on YouTube. It's called The Old Horns. Is that horns? It was composed for an audio story of the same name. Very creepy. Yeah, there's some really good soundscapes. You can find weirdly specific ones as well. I'm always getting recommended weird aquatic music with like very specific types of fish. Don't know what my housemates are doing with the TV when I'm not there, but uh, yeah, you can find some really good music or like even playlists on. I keep seeing playlists as well for like if you're an 18th century villain taking revenge on something, like just weirdly specific stuff. So you can always find something to help you with your writing. So I got about 250 words done there. Um, so I think that went pretty well. I was working on the short story. So I have to add that to my, I guess I can share my Nano. Um, oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Share screen. Yeah. So I'm a little bit behind on this, but just a couple of 20,000 words. I didn't add what I wrote today, so that should bring that up. Um, this graph is a sorry sight, though. That's depressing. Today's the 17th. I should be at 28,000 words. Not looking good. Apparently, I'm going to finish on April 30th next year, which is well past my birthday, but at least it will be done, I guess. So, yeah. Um, cool. So, yeah, I have my whole document here actually. I put everything into one document to see the full word count I have. Is it the same as what I have here? Hmm. Maybe it was yesterday that I updated it or maybe I'm missing. Oh, no, I'm missing a whole part of the start of it. That's what it is. And I'm not sure where it is either, so I need to find that one. That document is somewhere in there. Cool. Okay. I'm going to reset the timer. No, I'm going to edit the timer. And I'm going to, I think, I'm going to do it for 15 minutes this time. Most people always start with 5 minutes, but 5 minutes is too short for me because it's like, I don't know, it's just when you just get into the flow of writing and then it like breaks up. So I'm gonna do 15 minutes in a second. But how are you guys doing? How many words were you able to get down there? Sometimes, for me anyway, it's not even getting words down, it's deleting words, which is always kind of counterproductive when you're doing NaNoWriMo. I do tend to find in my drafts for NaNoWriMo that I never abbreviate anything. It's always will not, cannot, because you need that extra little word in there sometimes. But 15 minutes. I don't know about the birds either. What's piano? Oh, that's too much. Too much for me. I don't know what that is. Childhood. How is childhood a sound? Oh, it just broke my laptop. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Okay. We'll go with happy. What's happy? I hate it. Oh, that's horrific. I don't like any of that. Okay. Cool. We'll go with a good old Irish harp. That's what we'll do. Awesome. Irish harp to set off or to stop the writing. Okay. I have both my banners on at the same time. I'm so professional. Cool. Okay, 50 minutes. I'm going to set myself a goal here. I have at least 500 words in the next 15 minutes. That's what I'm going to try and do. Let's go. Was I muted? Was I not muted? Oh no. I was muted on the headset, but I don't know if I was muted on the computer, although those should be the same thing. Apologies if I was not muted there. I do type like a mad woman. But so I got for that one, I got 466 of my 500. Apparently, I was muted. Okay, thank God, because that would not have sounded good. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, I got 466 of the 500 done. I'm getting back into kind of nonsense territory though, where I'm just kind of writing this in between part just for the words. It's not great, and I'm going to have to redo a lot of it. But just to get to the next little part, I think once I get there, that's sort of the inciting incident, as the writers like to say. So hopefully, once I get there, things will start to pick back up again. How are other people doing? And is anyone else doing any writing for themselves? Writing time, banners. I need to make some different banners, I think, as well. Cool. I'm trying to figure out how much I realistically think I will do by the end of November. Should be 50,000 words, but I've only done that once. I've been doing that since 2015. Paranoid Metal shows struggling writing lyrics. Well, I'm good at rhyming if you need any rhyming words. Except, I was going to say except moth. That's not what I meant. Month. Plenty of things rhyme with moth. I used to write plenty of song lyrics when I was a teenager, but I think if I look back at them today, I would vomit in disgust because they were not good. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, I think realistically, it's 17th of November. I think realistically, 30,000 probably. But the thing with my writing is that I could go on Saturday and I could write 10,000 a day. So it really depends. I don't know. I kind of wish I'm meeting with my writing group next month or next week, and I kind of wish it was my turn to present something. It was my turn last month, but if it was this month, I would get a lot more written, I think. I hope. But alas, it is not me. It is a couple of new people, actually. So it should be interesting to see what they bring to our group, to our small table. Cool. I'm still small on this, aren't I? Haha. I'm bigger now. My housemate. Oh, no. Okay. My housemate's trying to get rid of this pumpkin. Oh, oh, is it still working? Oh, I'm not going to tell you what I did there because it was so stupid. But my housemate is trying to get rid of this pumpkin. He's not getting rid of it. It's mine now. It will rot at some point, but right now it's just very cool. It's hard as a rock too, so if anyone tried to get in here, um, your skull would be mine. Okay. Should I jump back to the novella, maybe? Pumpkin cake? What the hell is pumpkin cake? Someone gave me pumpkin soup before, but I really didn't like it. I don't think pumpkin is my flavor, but I like having them around because they're cool. Um, okay, I think I might jump back into the novella because I'm kind of. This is one of the good things about working on multiple things at once is that you can jump from one to the other and it kind of keeps them fresh in your head. So if you get stuck on one, you have an option to go to a different thing and you're still writing and you're still feeling productive. I just want to see where I ended with that one. So, ba-ba. Yes, we're in a creepy graveyard. Cool, cool. That's where I like to be personally. Um, mhm. Yes, I think for the last sprint, I'm going to do 20 minutes back in the novella, back in the graveyard. Um, and see how far I can get with that. So I guess for 20 minutes, I'll aim for 700. And I wonder how much that will be in total today. I can't remember what I wrote today. I think I did most of my writing yesterday, actually. Um, but I did a little bit of writing today in work. But I shall figure that out at a different time. So I'm going to do another 20-minute sprint and get this graveyard going. I'm going to try for 20 minutes with a good old Irish harp. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Um, right. That went by quicker than I expected. Ooh, so I wanted to get 700 done, and I managed to get 720. Blaze it. Yeah. So that method works. Jumping if you're stuck in one, um, if you're stuck on one story and you have another story to work on, just jump back into that one. You can uh, basically dodge the writer's block, or the story issues at least, just by going from work to work. So that works. That's good. I think maybe next time I should get started on the third story that I have, about the peeping tom. But that little sprint was good for me. I think I might have even got them out of the churchyard as well, out of the graveyard, um, and worked out a couple more character things as well. So that is good. I am happy with that. I think I've definitely done. Ooh, I'd say I've done about 2,000 words today in total. So I did 700, and then I did 400. I'm not very good at maths. Tonight alone, I did at least 1,000, and I did a few hundred at work today as well. So I'm very happy with my productivity today. Uh, I'm sure work will not be busy tomorrow, so I'll be getting some done then as well. I will be back on Sunday, for another live. Yeah, uh, this is really getting me to do way more writing than I would have done without it. So I'm going to keep doing these lives. And if anyone needs or wants to jump in, they can. I appreciate Alan and Jack, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Alan Aspinall, as always, thank you so much. And Jack Smith was here for a little while, I think, as well. Thank you, Paranoid Metal Show, who still hasn't explained to me what pumpkin cake is. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. It's almost midnight, and I should probably get some sleep. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me here. If you were writing, I hope you got something done. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration or something at least. I'll be back on Sunday, 10 p.m. Could possibly do an earlier one. I've been thinking about doing some earlier lives, for my Irish, European, UK fans. I don't know, because this seems to work better, I think, for Americans. I don't know, but I shall see. I'll see what I do, see how I feel on Sunday. But thank you so much for joining me. Hope the sound and the quality was better. I'll have to get used to looking at the camera in this angle, but I'm gonna go. Thank you so much. I shall see you in the next live. I'll have some videos up soon as well. I've too many languages are stuck in my head. I was gonna say hello in Irish. Slán, Slán go fóill. I'll see you later.